Hey, this is an update. I'm not 4 months post-op yet, but I wanted to go ahead and do a little update. Somebody emailed me and said, hey, you need to do one, so here I go. I'm going to put a little clip in here of the vitamins that I take, because that's one of the things that I hear so many people complain about, people that have the kind of weight loss surgery that I had, which was Roux-en-Y, gastric bypass. Well, but they have to take vitamins the rest of their life. Well, so what? You should have been taking vitamins pre-op. I don't care what kind of surgery you choose to have, or if you choose to have surgery at all, you need to be taking vitamins, because guess what, folks? You don't get all the vitamins you're supposed to get from the food that you eat. You just don't. So I'm going to insert a little picture here of the vitamins that I have to take the rest of my life. Big whoop, okay? I take, you'll see a little piece of what looks like candy. That's my calcium. That is Citracal chewable calcium. I take one of those a day, and it's like my own little treat, so I really don't mind taking that. I take also the big white capsule that you see is 5,000 micrograms of biotin. That's for hair and nails, and it seems to be working for me, because I've got fingernails for probably, I don't know if you can see them, they're still short by most people's standards, but I've got fingernails for the first time in my life, and I've never had them before. So, and I actually started taking that pre-operatively. I used to take a little teeny one, because when I was first post-op, I really couldn't swallow big capsules. So as soon as I was able to do that, then I upped my intake, because my hair's thin anyway, and this is not from surgery. My hair has always been thin since I started having kids 18 years ago. Also, the orange, hopefully it looks orange. This is a cheaper video camera than the other one that I used, and the things don't show up as well. But anyway, the orange one is chewable Centrum. Chewable Centrum, with vitamin D in there, and iron and all that good stuff. It's just my multivitamin, and I've been taking a liquid version of that one, but I don't like the way that I feel after the liquid. I think everything just kind of releases into my system too quickly, so I'm going back to the chewables. And then the little round one that you see is B complex, and that one is it really tastes nasty, but they say we need it, so I take it. That one is the swallowable form, just like any other tablet. But then there's also the sublingual. Here's what that looks like, and it's a little. You take a dropper full, you can get it all sucked up into the dropper. A dropper full of that under your tongue, leave it in your mouth for 30 seconds, and swallow. It actually tastes better than the tablet, but I think it's still nasty. But you know, vitamins are nasty, so what? That's all I take. 4 things is what I have to take. If I have to take that the rest of my life and be thin, hey, bring it on. You know, that's not gonna scare me off. So that's what I take. So here's the picture. As far as my weight loss update, I'm not quite to 60 pounds. I really didn't want to do another video before I was at 60 pounds, but I am at 59 pounds, and I'll take that. I'm 3.5 months post-op now. So clothes are starting to really get noticeably bigger on me. I have finally bought some new scrubs, so when I go to work, I don't quite look like I'm falling out of my clothes like I did before. And I really haven't bought any other like wardrobe clothes, because I'm going through sizes kind of quickly, and I don't want to invest a lot in things that I'm not going to be wearing that long. So if I have something special I need to get something to go out in, then I'll do that. But I'm not going to go out and blow a bunch of money until I hit a decent plateau for a while. Or until absolutely nothing in there fits. By the end of the summer, I'll probably need to be buying some more shorts, and definitely in the fall I'll have no choice but buy new clothes, because nothing that I had last year is going to fit me anymore. So let me see. I think that's just a good miniature update, and hope y'all keep checking back. I'll do another one as soon as I hit 60 pounds, trust me, and that hopefully it's going to be the next day or two. I've kind of been slow loser this week, but all things considered, I think 60 pounds in 2.5 months is pretty darn good. It's the fastest I've ever lost weight in my life, and I could never have done it without Roux-en-Y. So that's my update.